Yeah, with a simp.
What
simp
is
versus
a simp?
pimp.
Somebody that sympathizes?
Simp. Ooh. A simpleton. A simpleton. You brung that up before. A simpleton. We know what a simpleton
I heard that
is.
from fucking this show. Well, not Game of Thrones.
Well, you're saying that's the proper grammar that they used back in the day?
Oh, yeah. Proper English.
We know a simpleton is...
darn. You know, there's a lot of politically correct words.
It's the graphic I made.
This guy
Simp versus pimp.
is in here taking pictures and shit.
That ain't what we gonna be doing though. But
you gotta take one of these where you fucking
you see
like,
me in the I might be dancing with her. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, who'd you plotting back there? Yes. I'm gonna do that. You gonna see me dancing with her. In the backdrop there. I'm gonna do it. Yes, you just gave me an idea for my thing right there. It's happening. It's going down. I'm saving this right now. That was up. Cause I'm trying to talk with you episode by episode. So
yeah,
we need to keep this episode by episode. So
it's
next,
hard.
So it's come out 18th. So it's come out Sunday.
We gonna have a fucking break
we can't.
between the
Yeah,
next
damn.
one.
That's right. We ain't getting there.
We gonna have yeah,
you going to Vegas, man? We gonna
two
give
episodes after that.
We'll give y'all a little bit of we'll give y'all do a Vegas vlog.
Oh, next episode could be it won't be like one of these. You can do like a running gun, a guerrilla style podcast.
Yeah.
In the room and shit while we dead tired.
Well, I don't want to do that. I like just yawning and shit. Nah, that shit got quality stuff. I don't want to get nobody. That's why I ain't go out this time too. I was like, man, I ain't going out there. Come back all tired and ain't even coherent. Simp versus pimp. Simping and pimp. You said the last time you don't know what a simp is.
Simple God.
What's a simpleton? See, now it says simp, a silly or foolish person.
Well, what is simpleton then?
I'm sure that's the same thing. Well, there's probably more to it in simpleton. Let me see. Simpleton. You don't need definitions. Simpleton, a foolish or gullible person. Yeah, gullible is more towards what the slang is, because the slang, even got a slang definition. It said a simp is an internet slang term for describing someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention towards another person, typically who does not reciprocate the same feelings. In pursuit of affection and blah, 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 blah.
It sounded like they were saying this person was mentally incapable.
Someone who does way too much for a person they like. This behavior is known as simping. It's carried towards a variety of targets, including celebrities and politicians. Yeah.
Simp.
Like people the guys who are
that word to get you in some fights.
Oh well, yeah, sure, yeah.
Motherfucking simp.
Simp began to have the connotation of someone being soft and overly sympathetic in the 80s when it was used by West Coast rappers such as Huge MC, EMC, Too Short, and E40. 99, the term was used when 3-6 Mafia songs sipping on some syrup as an antonym for pimp.
What the fuck?
As an antonym for pimp, so it's supposed to be the opposite of a pimp. So yeah, way back then, it started in fucking the 80s, and then 99, and you've been using it.
I've never heard of this.
It's the West Coast, clearly all those West Coast rappers. You just West Coast rapper, Too Short, E40, you know what I mean? So
simp.
Mm-hmm. The word has been used by some fan communities to call themselves simps for a celebrity figure. Yeah. But yeah, so Twitch ban. What the fuck? Anyway.
What is pimp?
You know, let me look up pimp. Pimp is apparently pimp is what to get you 30 years.
Searching that shit just get you 10.
Searching you about 5 weeks in the pen. I'm like, hold on, what you talking about? Nah, we saw you typed in pimp. Procuring prostitution. They don't even let you type in the word pimp. It's just procuring or pandering. Is the facilitation, the provision of a prostitute or other sex worker in the arrangement of a sex act with a customer.
That sound like a goddamn bar.
A procurer, colloquially called a pimp, if male, or madam if female, or brothel keeper, is an agent for prostitutes who collects part of their earnings. The procurer may receive this money in return for advising services, physical protection, or for providing and possibly monopolizing a location where prostitutes may solicit clients. Like prostitution, the legality of certain actions of a madam or pimp vary from one region to the next.
I like that brothel keeper. That joint
Fucking brothel keeper.
Sound like I'm in the cut. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Ain't got nothing
I
to
got
do with
rooms.
nothing.
These people, they hang out in their room. I just ask for rent.
I just asked
That's
for rent.
all.
Oh.
I ain't in your way. I ain't in that way.
So how you feel about the guys who, let me not say guys, how you feel about this whole simping thing as far as like, they say people, what is it? They give too much without being reciprocated. I've seen people getting taken advantage of course, that's a thing. And stuff like that. But I mean, this word
simps
coming up more and more nowadays. Like you said, you never heard of it. You heard me say it. Now you've heard of it.
Yeah.
You've heard of it because I've heard of it. I've heard of it because other people have heard of it. But do you think it's an issue? Like, not an issue, but do you think it's pretty fucked up already?
Yeah.
What am I trying to ask you here? I'm trying to ask you, like,
upon.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is simps.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to use it in some sort
Trying
of
to say,
other sense. Like
how
God,
to use it and
motherfuckers
shit.
say it. Motherfucking simp.
Motherfucker simp.
Bitch. Just throw all the hardest words at it.
I would think, I mean, I don't know. Like, you think it's got a double standard? Let me ask you that. I wonder.
It probably do. Because I think, it's just like anybody calling somebody something.
Yeah.
They obviously have been called it for a minute, and then they could flip it for something that to be like, not as degrading or whatever.
Mm.
And then now we have two meanings of it, and then that would leave the person that's completely out of it like, oh, I didn't know it was just like I don't know that it was that. I thought it was like simpleton. Simpleton, as I heard it before, was somebody that was dumb.
Yeah, well, I mean, either way,
uneducated. or whatever.
Well, yeah, I guess it don't mean that strongly. As like dumb, but it gullible is
gullible.
Is strong.
The fucking simp. Damn. See, it just sound fucked up when you really take it there. Like
fucking simp.
But then, what if it's the most coolest shit ever? Like,
it's not. We already know what the slang means. It's not the coolest shit ever. Being gullible. You remember anybody that you were a simp for back in the day?
That I was a simp for.
Yeah, like you was giving so much to this girl because you liked her, and even though she wasn't reciprocating it. Like, now that she wasn't reciprocating it, but you was like, yeah, here, take this. I got you this hair. I got you these flowers. I bought you these shoes.
Man, I remember this girl. I was like fantasizing for. I was a motherfucking simp.
Oh.
I fucking rode. I like, back in the day, remember you were like, if you, like, I was riding my bike and then I seen her. So then I'm like, I hop off my bike. Now I'm walking my bike with her, and we talking, and I'm just so happy that she talking to me.
Oh.
That this motherfucker that was with me a couple minutes ago caught up to me and was like, oh, you walking with such and such. Hey, what's going on? And then they start walking, and this motherfucker asked me to hold his bike. So I hold his bike, and I'm walking my bike and his bike while he talking to her. Now he talking to her, I'm not talking. I'm walking two bikes. I'm like, yeah, I was a motherfucking simp. Man, and I walk with that, back in the day, we talking, this is the 90s. Late 90s, definitely late 90s. We walked for miles. This wasn't no walk around the block like today.
I'm trying to think, I don't know.
Motherfucker.
I don't remember. Simp. I mean, probably plenty of people out there that could correct me. I'm trying to think. I don't remember giving so much to somebody. Shit, I ain't have much to give. I don't remember giving so much. Like time is important to me. I don't remember giving so much that and then like someone not reciprocating. I do remember giving and then someone not reciprocating. I'm like, all right. But I do remember giving my time, and then it not being reciprocated, like the time not really being reciprocated. I remember that, but not like money and flowers and stuff like that. But time is enough. Time could be enough to give. But I remember I had crushes, of course. I wrote a 4-page fucking poem to somebody in red ink and shit. And I remember that. So that was my time and talent. Here you go. He's out the motherfucker.
See, now what would
those are my low key crushes?
What would your today self say to that self?
Oh no, it's good. I'm.
You happy about that?
Yeah.
Like you would be like encouraged.
I'm glad that because I had a crush and I was like,
nah,
I couldn't really talk to her. That's the thing. It's like I liked her so much, but I didn't even know her. So it's like, but I think it was healthy for me to write that poem, and even not healthy. It was healthy to write the poem, but like, good to pass that milestone, that courage to get the courage enough to do it. Because I was like scared to death, and I was like, yo, here you go, and I gave it to her. I don't know what was gonna happen from it, but then in hindsight, the only thing in hindsight I think that was like empathizing for her, like. This weird nigga just gave me the motherfucking poem. But I think she was feeling me a little bit. But that could just be me. I think she was feeling me like a little bit.
Yeah.
But, we in high school and there's high school politics and bullshit that, I wasn't giving a fuck about. Still don't know how the hell I became fucking, what do you call that shit? Prom king or whatever. I'm like, oh, who the fuck voted? Or I don't know what the hell happened. I was eating my spaghetti. And these niggas just tapped me on my shoulder and I was like, what the fuck? I thought Chuck and somebody was going to be fucking, I thought like, whoever was on the football team, one of them guys.
You, Chuck?
What? Going to the prom together?
And
Kelly,
yeah.
Yeah, went to prom together, yeah. But, I don't look back at, like, with the shit that I did with girls, I don't really regret that, because I think I had to go through it in order to get to be me or whatever, you know what I mean?
Hey, yeah.
I remember this one time. But she was my girlfriend, I guess, at the time. And it's like Valentine's Day coming up. Marcus remember too, and that nigga was cracking the fuck up. Like yeah, he was me, Mo, and J Mike. And Maul. we went to oh yeah, shout out to Ball, Marcus, Mark. Get your hair cut. What is this? Get your hair did. Get your hair cuts. Get your hair cuts at his shop in Philly.
Man, niggas could cut
by
hair,
Mark,
man. Back in
in
Philly, man, a million motherfuckers could cut hair. Dog.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, that was a hustle. I mean, you got motherfuckers out there. Everybody could rap and cut hair. That's what niggas was doing.
Cut hair.
Rapping and cutting hair, and
play
unless
sports,
you was drinking and
graffiti.
Yeah, hip hop.
Just get in trouble.
Yeah. But Valentine's Day, we had my mom's crib. Mom's is out the house and everything. We had my spot. And they all bring the ladies over and stuff, and I got my new girl, I guess she is. And I don't know if Ma and I don't think Marcus and J Mike, I don't know if they had girlfriends or who they had with them, but I think everybody was passing out like Valentine's Day gifts and shit. And I got this girl this big ass fucking, it was like a statue, and I'm like, it was some statue, it was like this damn big and shit. And I was like, this all glass and heavy. I was like, bought this big ass statue. It was like red. I think it was like red or black. And there was like these two bodies molded together, and it was like too much, man. There was so much going on. It was like, and I was like, yeah. So I got you this statue. You know what I mean, it's just like a symbol of our connection and shit like that. Yo, I was a romantic little bastard, man. And I got her that, and I think I might have wrote her something too, but I didn't give her the writings. I was like, I'm gonna give her that later, cause she's not writing songs and shit. Yeah. So I gave her that, and she was like, oh, thank you. You know, and like this is what I saw on that day. I saw, oh, thanks, oh yeah, appreciate it, thank you, I love it, and everything. She gave me a kiss. Later on, Maul was like cracking the fuck up, and he was like, Nate, when you gave her that statue, man, I don't know what you saw in her face, but all I saw, she was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this shit? Why the fuck he Mom was like, yo, my nigga, how long you be going out with her, my nigga? And I was like, I think I probably was going out with her like 2 weeks or some shit too, man. Damn. I got this big ass statue with this hard ass statement. I be coming in thick, boy. I was a fucking hopeless romantic. I came in thick with it. I was like, yeah, so I got this symbol of the mall. I was like, you doing too fucking much. I was like, I felt bad as shit. I felt like a fucking simp. Looking back, but I was like, that's the only thing that I look back and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have gave her that shit.
Damn, how did you get it?
And it was, I bought it, man.
With what money?
I had money, nigga. What you talking about? You know, my little hustles in high school. I used to draw shit. I do any type of thing.
When I think about money back then, I just think of like, man, money.
Scraps. And plus, I always had those school programs that we talked about. Yeah. Not swiping rocks, but I was. It wasn't swiping rocks over there, but
I must have been the only one swiping rocks, cause I ain't had no goddamn money.
But I did. I don't know. If you did. You know I would draw shit for money and stuff like that in school.
Probably towards the end.
I did a lot. Like I would hustle sunglasses, candy, all types of shit. So it was that first trip to New York when they took out New York, and that guy was like, I saw the sunglasses that everybody at school had, and I seen them glasses, and they was like a box of a dozen of them. And the guy was like $12. I was like, oh shit, because people was buying these things for like $25 and stuff, and I was like $12. I was like, I spent the last $25 I had on 2 boxes of those, brought them back to school, and I sold them. I was like, what I tell them? I was like a pair for $7 or 2 for $10. So I just like gave them 2 for $10, and I paid $1 each because there's a dozen. And I was like, where the fuck is? And because it's an entrepreneur like course that me and Chuck took, and he's like showing us the wholesale district. And since he had connects there, we was able to buy shit wholesale. And I didn't know what the fuck wholesale was. All I know is I'm buying these for $1 each and selling them for $5 each, basically. Because nobody bought one. They were like, all right, here go $10. And like I would do shit like that. And then I started learning how to order it. And I ordered some shit. And then I order a bulk of candy, sell the candy. Whatever it takes to get that girl that statue. So I was a fucking
that goddamn statue.
I'm at the button. I was a fucking.
Got it in the mail.
That's my simp story, I guess. He got it in the mail. No, I put that straight out the store. I walked home and everything, wrapped it all up and all. I didn't know until Maul told me later, and then J Mike confirmed. He's like, yo, she was looking like she ain't know what the fuck to do with that. He's like, yo, what was you doing? The Maul started. I can
only imagine.
He started talking about me. I don't know if you remember that shit, but the both of them started laughing at me and shit. And I was like, hey, man. And because I was only with her like for fucking 10 days or something like that. It just so happened Valentine's Day was coming up, and I was like, well, Valentine's Day, I got to make it a big thing maybe for her.
But see,
Valentine's Day wasn't even my day, but I figured she would appreciate it.
But see,
my romantic maturity was too big for them.
Strong. I don't know. She was not on point. That's why when they say guys are not, we ain't on par with them. See, a lot of motherfuckers be in that situation, and like, we'll go out and think of the grandest thing or something, just like something that shows my interest and my heart towards you. And they'll say, get your fucking simp ass out of here. And then we're those guys. Meanwhile, they like guys that, bitch.
Well, and I'm thinking,
go get my goddamn cornbread or something dumb. I don't know.
But I'm thinking, because we say girls, you know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, when you look at like a woman though, like do you figure that'd be the same?
Well, yeah, it's after all of that time and all of that opposite of simp shit. Then they want to get all fucking romantic after they start watching their shows, and they're like, oh, I want a guy that brings me a fucking,
that's like later in life,
vase or something, yeah. And then by the time we like
the statue,
then you like, motherfucker, I tried to give you this shit in high school.
Shit.
Oh, I didn't want to go there.
So what?
No.
Oh, you about to go somewhere in high school? Yeah. They still in your life?
Man, but no, it's always that's always the case. This is like Will Smith. What's the girl? What's her name? A damn DJ. That was like Will Smith wasn't too gangster for her and shit. So that's why she ain't give him a chance. Spinderella.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. That was your joint right there. You had it.
Yeah.
But hey, I guess being a simp ain't too bad. Because I could definitely say I was the simp ass motherfucker. So, being all nice.
But the thing, it wasn't reciprocated?
Hell no. Like, Dog, I remember. I mean,
God
probably
damn.
my main, and probably the most story was definitely like, when my mom, she didn't want me going to Shaw Middle School, which was in our neighborhood in Southwest. That school was a middle school that had fucking metal detectors. The windows was wire, metal boarded up, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm gonna move you somewhere where y'all gonna have a better education. Take me to freaking Sharon Hill and shit. Fucking y'all niggas was damn near the same. But just had white people there.
Yeah, it was the same.
Man, I remember leaving down there and I'm like, all right, now I'm in the middle school.
Yeah.
The first white girl I saw, dog, I was in love with this chick. I was like,
what's her name? No, I'm playing over there. Find you all on social media nowadays. And shit.
No, the age that we are, it'd be good because most of these motherfuckers, we getting old, so most of these motherfuckers dying or whatever. So
God
but
damn.
this motherfucker's still around.
All right.
But I was like, dog, I'm in freaking love with this girl, dog. You don't know. I come from, even being in Philly, I've been around like a lot of the schools that I went to. I've been around a lot of people, but most of them been, pretty much black. But that was for sure enough. It was a 50% black, 50% white. But this white girl, dog, I was like, oh, this chick like one of them people I see on TV. Man, I fucking this the first, and that's probably the first note that I can remember to date. I was like, I wrote this chick a note, all of this stuff, just like, and I was everything. I went all the way into whatever it was about how I liked her, how her hair was moving, all of this stuff.
Her hair was moving.
Bro, oh yeah, I was.
That's why we wrote fucking songs later.
Right? And I went all the way to that, and at the end, I was like, so circle yes or no. And then me saying circle yes or no was the I got it off. Like, I threw it away. It's just like when you was mentioning yours, I was thinking like, that's like the story Jamie Foxx was saying, motherfucker be in the club, you may not be able to beat this motherfucker, but I'm going to watch him from afar, and then I'm going to just sneak throw this one motherfucking... I'm going to get this shit off. And man, that shit was like my whole heart was, I took my heart out and gave it to this person and just waited for them to be like...
Well, that's what I'm saying, the courage to do that. You know?
Man. Fucking motherfucker.
So what happened at the end?
This motherfucker circled no like a motherfucker, dog.
She gave it back to you, or?
Yep. And then I had to walk behind her. Oh. Simp.
Hold up. And then I had to walk behind her, you said?
I had to walk behind her and look at this dumbass circle. No. Motherfucker.
This dumbass circle.
And like I was thinking about you, and when you were saying yours, like if your older self was there, you could be like in the corner, like, "Hey, dog." That was probably not the right. And I would be like me. I would be walking with me.
Oh, for the statue thing, yeah. For the 4-page poem.
Well, yeah, you was good with the poem.
She was the biggest crush I've ever.
Simp on me and shit.
Simp. But she was the biggest crush I had in high school.
Oh,
and I was like,
God.
if I don't say something to her, just express how I feel, I'm not gonna like be able to. I'm gonna have some regrets. And I was like, I ain't doing that. I was like, Nate, just do it the best you could do. 4-page poem. If this don't show you, that I'm interested, then nothing will. It might creep you out. I don't know. I don't remember what the fuck I wrote. I know it was dope. I didn't make a copy of it or nothing. And so I just gave it to her. I didn't get it back. I don't even remember if she even responded or anything like that. And I remember telling her that too. I was like, you ain't got to say nothing. Just want you to know how I feel. Here you go. And I just like left it at that. And ended up seeing her later, like working at the mall or something like that. Nothing ever like sparked. Because I was never... In my brain, it was like, whenever I would approach somebody or like start talking to a girl or something like that, my brain would like fast forward, like, where's this going to go? Is it going to go anywhere? Do you even want it to go anywhere? No. And my shit would just shut it down. That's why when we go out to the clubs, I was like, I'm going to get a number or something like that. I'm like, yeah, she hot, she dope. Yeah, let me get her number. And in my brain, when I leave the club, or if I'm been drinking and like fully sober, or if I just been at the club dancing and I get the number, I'd just be like, I'm I'm not doing nothing with this. I ain't got time for this.
Damn.
I just start thinking about all the drama, all the time that's going to be coming.
When they all hit you in the back.
Yeah, and I was like, why'd I even get the number? Why am I wasting people's time? And then I'm like, oh, well. And then I go to the club again. Yeah, having fun, dancing with the girl. All right, what's your name? All right, I wonder if I give you a call sometime. Blah, blah. All right, thank you. All right, yeah, I'll let you. Delete. What am I doing? I'm not calling her, and then I got to drive out here and make time. And then
that was just a social thing back then, you know.
Yeah,
it was all about, let's see how, remember that? Let's see how many numbers we can get tonight.
But I think I would have really, like, I mean, if I'd have, I don't know, it would have been weird if I'd have got with her now, like me thinking about if I would have got with her at that time. Like, a lot of people thought I was doing a lot of shit that I was not doing in high school, man. Maybe that's why I became proud. Anyway.
They thought I was.
There was a perception of me
in high school. I was quiet.
It was like 5 different perceptions of me. A lot of people thought I was fucking all these people. Somebody else thought I was not fucking a lot of people, and somebody else was thinking I'm a nerd. This person thinking I was like the coolest. Cause I was like fucking with everybody. I was fucking with the jocks, the goths, the geeks. Damn sure fucking with the geeks, you know.
I had motherfucking Mark Brown on my like everybody. Side.
Yeah, so you had it. That was like Mark Brown.
That was old. Hey man, they used to be like
Mark Brown. Sure, he had some moments.
No,
actually, no.
I wouldn't even say.
I'm about to say. I can't even say. I was just about to say.
I was about to correct myself.
He
would just look at people. And shit. Goddamn, this nigga would just. Hey, did you? He was that guy that. Hey, you see what she had on today? Like, God damn. He would tell you what everybody had on, and I'd be like, damn. Now I got to think about this until I go see it.
Shoelaces, she had the pink laces on today. You ain't see the pink laces? Laces, nigga, what?
Man, no, that girl though.
He didn't even make the attempt to be a simp. So.
She made me feel bad as shit because I think at the same time, I think I heard them say something about my clothes. And, you know, I can't, you know, I'm coming from Philly, so our style is a little bit different than it was out there.
Hell yeah.
So I had this whole, I had this brown ass fucking 2-piece, you know, I had the shirt and the pants. And the pants, they were brown, but I had these like little cuts of purple. Little slices of purple without the shit. I look like an R&B singer from back in the day.
Where are these pictures at, nigga?
And they were like, you know.
Where are the pictures at?
Oh, man, that shit. I hope it ain't no picture of that shit. But that shit, they were like, do you see his brown?
Oh.
I was like, you know, back then I ain't have no, you know, I was a wholehearted kid. I ain't know shit. But guess what? If I had my mentality now, I'd be like, these bitches don't know. They're going to catch a goddamn school buck to the back of their head after saying all of the shit and bitch circling no on me and shit. I was like, you know, and the whole time through that whole experience, dog, I had to watch this chick walk the halls, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like...
Oh, you went day one? Like early in the year?
That was probably like week 2 of high school.
Oh.
Or middle school, I'm saying. Yeah. Middle school.
Hey, so, I wish she was in our... I wish she was in the same grade.
Y'all was a grade ahead of me and shit. Damn. I was a simp ass motherfucker, man. Damn. Bitch.
Now.
Then I just seen her recently in a picture.
Oh man.
Dog, we fucking 40 years old, dog, and I'm still on this chick. Like,
you have to bleep that out. But
oh my
God. Where is it? You what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was about to get into dangerous territory. Because the flip side. No, it's not.
Well, you know.
The flip side is.
Flip side
is the pimp. And I was gonna say. Now you see all the shit that ran through your head. We can't really even talk about some of this shit that we fucking you know what I mean?
It would be a knock.
Oh my God.
Hello?
Yeah, like so you remember on the date of August 22nd, 2000 or whatever the fuck it was. In the back of whose house was it when y'all was and who paid what to who? Man. Let's get J Mike in here for the
statute of limitations.
Oh yeah, they probably are going. But yeah, we had some pimp days too. So
man,
I'm trying to think of how even skirt around the fucking topic. We might not even go into. Let me think if I could. There were some times when we met some people, and there were maybe some financial gains off of the things that these people did for others.
Yeah, it's
And I don't know how it came about and how it happened, but it happened. And if you want to just say, let me get the camera on you. I don't know how to say about it. Look, damn it. Look, all I can say is, from any simping that happened in high school or middle school,
they got us in there.
Pimping happened after.
Oh yeah.
After high school.
I was like that when what did it say?
Oh, it's like 4 incidents and shit.
When Joker said, "Wait till they get a load
of me." Trust, because even like when we jump on at the time was the party line, and then you meet up with some of these chicks, and then you come back, and you know what I mean. It just there was some day, but we still in high school when the thing happened with the financial gains. That was still high school though, wasn't it? J. Mike,
I just posted something about dances the other day. And I was like, man, remember them days?
You gonna
motherfuckers going and lean against the wall and you fell. Remember it was a gap. But either way, like dances was a whole time within itself.
I mean, it's a that darkness. How you talking about?
You thought it was the wall,
and
it was
blank.
A drop.
I just like went in the fucking wall. No, I'm
trying to play it off.
Well, yeah, anyway, all right. I see you don't want to talk about that, but yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it started there, but it transitioned from when y'all motherfuckers turned 21.
Yeah.
And I was 20.
Trade
and y'all motherfuckers left me outside of. I still remember
this
shit.
That's where we going with it.
I think we went. It was when. Damn, what is that? Is it? I don't know if it was Dave & Buster's then.
Some Caribbean thing. Maui? Club Maui? Something like that. Go ahead. Are you talking about Columbus Boulevard, right?
Yeah. What was that club?
It was like Maui or something like that. I think it was called Maui.
Chrome.
Oh, that one. Oh, I was talking about the island one outside on the little dock. But now, y'all, you talking about the indoor one with the silver. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrome.
Like, you
fucking Chrome. It was called something else first, and then it turned into Chrome.
Yeah, whatever it was. I was
Chrome,
like, and these motherfuckers went in and shit. I was just outside with Mark Brown. Oh. Motherfucking simp. Hard ass button press.
I don't think that the button press can get
up. I was like, wait till next year, and my ass was like, I'm in there. But I think when we all were in that club, whatever it was called, so much went so fast. It was just, man, it sounded like we were like Entourage, the show and shit. Yeah. Without all the cars
and glamour and all that shit. Hey, man, we was Entourage on our own right.
We still had, and I was just thinking of all them times that chick circled no on me.
Redemption days for all that.
Yeah. Everybody since then has been paying for your circle no.
God damn, man. I know that it was man, I wish Raheem was still here to corroborate. I don't know who else was there, but we was on the train one time, and what happened? Hell yeah, we like I don't know, Raheem stepped to somebody that was on the train, this girl, and then he like, we about to get off. I live, the next stop or whatever like that.
Damn, Melbourne and shit.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm at the next stop. Why don't you come through? And then she was like, oh okay. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, what the fuck? So, and then she like she's going to go meet her friend or something like that. Like, oh, well, go get your friend first. And something, and then and she like, nah, I'm all right. But I think she ended up coming through, and then she got off the stop with us, and he was like, yeah, I live right here. And I'm thinking to myself, who is she running away from home? What the hell is going on? Why is this girl coming, to the spot and all that? And she came in there, and she went down the basement. That's what, we had the TVs and all type of shit. And just like like that, yeah. And so that was that.
Who was
story.
there? You and
it was Raheem.
Just Raheem? Oh, you and Raheem.
Yeah, me and Raheem. I don't know if J. Mike was there. Me and Raheem. But
on the train.
They just met her on the train, and she was like, "All right," and came through. And I'm like, I'm thinking, is she gonna charge us or something? Like, you know, I'm trying to figure out what it is. And then, you know, they be getting set up and shit. So I'm like, I kept watching her. I was like, she got a little flip phone or something. Yeah, flip phone. And I was like, what's she doing? She gonna be trying to call somebody and like come get us sliced up the whole time. But like, you know,
y'all had the brother upstairs though.
Yeah, yeah, he was there. He had to sneak her in and shit. And the other time that like got me like that was we had a swimming pool, and the two chicks came back from the swimming pool, and I was like, damn, they just coming back. And they're like, all right, well, but getting all too personal with this shit because that was the day.
It was more than 10 years ago.
The first day. I mean, the first time that the condom popped.
Oh,
that was before penetration or popped, and I was like, and she was like, oh no, we can still do this, and I was like, nah. That's not.
You
that's
said
not
that?
That's not in my. That wasn't in me, man. I was like, I can't do that shit. Nah. Or he was like, I can't.
Yeah. Where y'all meet them at the pool?
At the swimming pool. And they just walked back home because he lived like around the corner and shit. Yeah, he was like, I was like, nah, I can't do that. Damn. But I was like, that. I mean, those are just the two times where it was like right off the bat, like same day. They were like, let's go back to the. That I can remember though. I was like, what the really? And then I was like, yeah, Philly. I don't know. Maybe he got trusting faces. I don't know what it was. Raheem had a certain cologne on or something. Like, I don't know what was going on those 2 days. But the train one got me, though. I was like, this bitch running away from somebody?
Oh, yeah, probably so. Living with... Oh, my God. But, yeah, shit that we did back then, definitely, I would never do today. Meet somebody on the train? No. That's a stick up.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit gonna clobber me while I'm snoring and shit. And then
when we got off, I was looking to see if anybody else was following us and stuff. So.
Especially that damn train stop too. Oh my God! I know niggas getting robbed there right this second.
Coming out of Millmore, they just robbed and go right into them damn woods right there and shit.
And dumped in the woods. Yeah,
the way the alley, man. I used to every time I ever come down the alleyway, like you get off the train just to walk that little alley to go up his steps. I'm always thinking, as soon as I hit this corner, somebody gonna jump out and like stab me in my throat and take my fucking money every time at night. I'm like, all right.
See, back then I think I just walked with a different care. I didn't even think about shit like that. Nothing could happen. Oh, we was kings.
And a sharpened number 2 pencil all the time.
But still, ready to go. But I just never thought I would be, just the time when we went over that transsexual crib.
Okay, hold on now. What? Oh, hold on. Who's we? First of
all, hold on. Wait, you wasn't there. Oh, shit.
Hold on. No, we're going back. What are we doing now?
What is this?
Is it a pimp?
What button you hitting?
What's going on now? Oh, you went to the transgender chick? You talking about the one? Was J Mike there? No, was it Raheem?
Yeah.
That's the one that made breakfast for y'all or something. She gave y'all eggs and shit.
Hot dog and eggs. Like what the fuck type of.
Was it y'all didn't notice, or you noticed later, or you already knew?
They were smoking, and that's when
Okay.
I definitely didn't smoke.
She invited them over to smoke.
She invited, damn, who was it? I forgot who it was.
What did you do?
I think it was Misc.
Okay.
Misc.
I don't want to name the whole name.
Damn.
Whatever. Okay, edit it out.
Oh, boy.
Let me edit it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Old boy went up there and like started talking to the chick. Yeah, and they and invited us up.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking to a actual girl. She ended up being an actual girl, and then she was like, "Oh, I gotta wait for my friend to come."
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's like 5 of us. What girl is gonna let 5 guys hang out at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and then we sitting outside of the steps waiting for this person to come, and then we see this figure coming, this
figure,
womanly presence coming, like long boots, hair going, like a leather suit kind of type of deal. And then was like, hey. And then was like, all right, yeah, let me let y'all in. And then she opened the door for us. And we went up into this apartment that we didn't even, whatever, we get up there. And then the chick that came was like, I'm a change. Y'all just sit in the living room.
That's the one that was, that Chris was talking about? No, okay.
So, our friend, old boy, was talking to the girl that he originally met.
Right.
And then the other friend that happened to come, she changed clothes and like put on some like short shorts and turned on some music. So we all sitting at the table. She's like dancing on the floor, doing all these moves, putting her butt in the air, and everybody's smoking. And I'm like, I wasn't smoking then.
Yeah.
And I'm just like looking at the friend from afar on a side angle. And I just was noticing like where her when her shorts would like, it was like baggy at points. When she was like bending over, I was like, man, that's a dark space right there. Like, why is it that black? And like, why is it that dark? So I'm like, you know, I'm getting all of them hints while they smoking. Then this
you
chick,
was actually saying this out loud?
And no, this is all in my head. Like we in the
dark.
Like at some round table, and they all, you know, we all talking, but I'm like looking at her from, you know, she all the way over there in the living room dancing. I'm just like,
oh, she's dancing. Okay.
yeah. She was like doing all these moves,
Yeah.
like basically twerking. Back then, it wasn't twerking, but it was like, you know, she was basically twerking back then.
Right.
And she was like, you know, going up and down, making her body do this like caterpillar, doing all these sexual moves.
Yeah.
But it just always was this like her area. It was just something about it.
Mm-hmm.
So then she came around and she started giving lap dances. She grinding on this person, grinding on that person. And she was working her way around to me and shit. As she's doing this, it's like 5, 6 in the morning now. Now the sun is coming up behind us. We could see like the, you know, light coming in.
Yeah.
And then she just, before she got to me, she was like, y'all want breakfast? I'll make y'all breakfast. And she like went in her freezer.
Like before she got to you? It was like some right Russian roulette type shit?
Right before she got to me. She went in her freezer, put like 2 freaking hot dog, like 4 hot dogs and 2 eggs in the same pot, and like hot boiled the shits.
4 hot
and
dogs
I'm like,
and 2 eggs. What the fuck is
I'm
going
like,
on?
what's going on? And then, you know, I think somebody started cracking up. And was like, we ain't eating that crap. And this chick was, I think she got offended and was like, don't act like I ain't got no money. Like I can't, like, blah, blah, blah. And she went and got this big ass satchel, opened it up. The shit bust open, fucking money. Just like, and I, you know, I was no fucking criminal back then.
Yeah, no criminal back then.
I was like, you know, that look. I was like, yeah. That looked like a, you know. I mean, that shit, I don't know if it was all ones or all whatever the fuck. But then she fucking reached in there, grabbed out something, and it was all these 20s. I was like, oh, yeah, we about to take this. And that's what I was saying in my head. Again, nobody knew it. But either way.
Shit, I'm sure if Raheem was there,
bro,
I think the same thing.
I think if the certain amount of people were there, the situation would have went completely left. But either way.
So it would have been completely
left?
left?
Yeah. No,
immediately.
I think if the right people was there, it would have went that way.
Or the wrong people. But yeah, I know you talking about
the wrong,
too.
right. So she was like, I'm going to just buy y'all breakfast then. And she was like, here, take, she gave us, she was like, get $40. It was a restaurant on the corner. She was like, yeah, just bring us all breakfast back. So when she gave the $40 up, that $40 to like us was like the whole damn thing.
That's $10 each just get home. No, I'm playing.
Bro, no, that was like literally it. When she gave it to us, or gave it, I forgot she gave it to. She gave it to old boy. And he was like, yeah, I'll hold the money. I'll go get it. And then we just start one by one, like opting in to go walking with him to go get the shit. So we all end up basically coming out the house, and then the chick is like leaning outside her window yelling her order or whatever. But while she was hanging out the window, she had her arms on the windowsill pressed up.
It's daylight now.
All veins. All you can see is veins. And my man was like, you know what? I ain't even going to come back. He just turned. Complete turn.
Old boy?
Old boy.
What
was like, we ain't coming back. And then her voice just was like, nigga, what the fuck you say? You ain't coming back with my money? I'ma come get you. And we was all downstairs like, bitch, you ain't gonna get nothing. And then we just all ran off like some little dumbass kids. Took the bitch damn $40. We all had like a couple dollars in our pocket. Man, that shit was everything back then, man. But yes, that
shit.
Hopefully that person doesn't, you know. Oh. That was definitely. Oh my gosh, that was definitely. I mean, no, but we had to work for that. Them motherfuckers was getting grinded on and shit.
We had to work for it.
They worked for
What
that.
is it?
I would, you know,
They worked for
weird.
it.
Is that pimp or simp? But they got paid for their services. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was a nasty situation, dog. That chick had a whole
hot
dick
dogs
out.
and eggs. Oh, that chick had a whole dick out.
Just grinding on the floor, grinding on them. I'm looking at them while they grinding. I'm like, ugh.
Some old fucking Atlanta episode
That
went
was
right before they got to you.
Oh,
Y'all want some breakfast? You're like, oh,
I
like I can see it
to-
zooming in on you, and you thinking like, hold on, what the hell is going on
dog,
here?
that shit
What's
was
that darkness? Oh, don't come over here, and you're about to say something, and it's like, y'all want some breakfast? And you're like, oh, I
That
ain't
shit
gotta
was
say
just
nothing.
like you looking at this right here was like her shorts, and then out of nowhere you see this, and then shorts. I'm like, yo, what's
No.
bad situation? Bad situation. Back in the day.
Yeah. We can't talk about too many of the pimp stuff though.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, you know, we touched it.
Yeah, we did.
Got a transsexual story.
And you touched it.
Yeah.
You didn't touch it. He's like, I didn't touch it. Yeah, man.
That's what I told him.
Gave that chick a statue. Now I gotta think about that shit all fucking day. No, that statue shit was funny.
How long we
Thinking
on
back
for?
to it, shit. We did, you know, good 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh,
You know,
that's probably the average.
I mean, that's why I chopped this shit up, man.
Oh well, yeah, you got
Take
to
3
so.
hours and shit. But pimping and simping.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if you so boldly want to, would you say that you be more in the simp category or the pimp category? It's yeah, you gotta answer that. It leans more towards pimp for both of us, I think.
As all of us,
because
then we are.
I can't say all men.
I think
but-
everybody. Well, no, I think we are both.
I
We
say
are
you.
both.
I speaking for you and I.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
people
yeah,
that
okay.
we like, you know, our homies, because
When I do too much.
of how we were in middle school or whatever that was, and what we
Oh
learned.
yeah, no.
Even because of how our parents were and shit. Like I said, lean more towards.
Oh
we
yeah, no.
we get less. We get taken advantage of less, and
Yeah, we become more.
yeah, not that we're taking advantage of others, but it's like we are not being taken advantage of, which is I guess a simp mentality. So we won't allow ourselves to be taken advantage of.
Right. No, but we.
So I guess it
still
wouldn't
are-
lean to. That's why I said last time I'm neither one.
Yeah, no, but that's why I was saying. Like, I think everybody, you know, after a while. At
Hopefully.
first, I think you're obviously.
There's some
I mean,
grown-
I would
yeah,
I would
yeah,
like
grown-
to say people are simps first
Yeah.
before they're pimps, and then going through that takes you to the other side, and then you learn how to,
Right.
you know, stay balanced or stay
Hopefully.
more so to the other side.
Because we raised a certain way, then you know.
We
you know,
all.
'cause
especially
we got
raised
uncles
right.
and shit. I know I got uncles who threw the pimp mentality in me earlier than later.
Oh yeah.
I just, you know, I'm my own person, so I'm like, yeah, but I'm romantic. I gotta give her flowers, man. Gotta be no flowers.
I'm gonna be a man till I die. That's gonna be that. And, I'm gonna hopefully help raise them in that same step.
I see, just like when you said that you're simp first, so it's like I think it's like that with. I guess what I say why like even people like older like men. Nowadays still like simps or whatever.
Some niggas
when
do
you
go
said
back to
because maybe they never had crushes or they never got a chance to express themselves to their crush. Now if they get opportunity to do that, it's like the first of it, and so it's like it takes them back emotionally to like, oh, this is the first. I got to do everything I can, like 40-year-old virgin type of thing. You know something? You know what I mean? Like I'm acting like a simp. I kind of hate this fucking term. Yeah, but like I'm acting like a simp because, you know, this is the first opportunity I get to do this. And maybe no one ever expressed or told him like it ain't gotta be done like this, and you know, I think it's a self-esteem thing too. It's tied into that.
Yeah.
So you know, you can build up your self-esteem and stuff like that. Because if you got stronger self-esteem, then you wouldn't be doing but so much, and you understand like, oh, it's not being reciprocated. Don't be taken advantage of. It goes for the males and females. You know what I mean? That type of thing. But yeah, because it could be No, I don't want to name no names. I was about to say somebody's name. Y'all think you already know what I'm talking about. But but yeah. So like one of our homies, yeah. So like, somebody could get taken advantage of because they've never had those emotions before, and that's what people will prey on. Like
Jesus Christ,
men and women, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That motherfucker got a chick that married the dude.
Power Rangers and shit.
Married the dude so he could take care of her kids while she go off. And man, if I knew this word back then, I'd be like, you simp
If I knew this word back then.
Motherfucker, you. But I think, though, like, a lot of us, especially us men, though, and I think it's probably the same way on both sides, men and women, but I think for men, when we get older, as we get older, it's like we start going back to that because, you don't want to be the old guy, like, to being more simp than, but then it's like, because then you kind of need more. You kind of, need assistance. Motherfuckers get old and shit. When you fucking 80, dog.
80 and
you
shit.
have a
80-year-old
fucking stroke and all of this stuff, and you need somebody to help wipe your ass.
You gotta be a simp for her. You gotta be a simp to get somebody to wipe your ass.
But a woman ain't gonna wipe no simp ass. She gonna wipe a pimp. That just so happen to be in the simp mode.
Oh.
She ain't gonna wipe no simp. Ain't no simp ain't nobody gonna.
There ain't no in between.
Ain't nobody gonna sympathize on no simp.
Sympathize on no wiping the ass of a simp.
So I feel like we all. It's just a matter of where you at in life and where you at.
This is why I when I first was talking to somebody about the slang word about the word simp. I don't want it to be confused with somebody who's treating the woman right, someone who is being romantic, someone who's being open and stuff like that. Because, like, just being romantic and treating a fucking woman or person with respect, whoever
that's
it is.
That's just a normal.
Yeah, I think that's just being a man. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm neither one. I mean, I'm giving time and attention and stuff like that.
With respect.
No, I'm neither one as far as a simp or a pimp.
Yeah.
Because a simp would be somebody that's just giving and giving and giving. It's not being reciprocated, but the person's taking and you're not getting nothing back.
Yeah.
I'll give, and then here go like 20.
Oh yeah.
I got to get at least 8 to 10 back or something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I need the interest.
But sometimes I can't even give 20. That's the thing. I'm just so fucking busy. Trying to be productive and other.
You gotta give a little percentage. But that's everything. I mean, a percentage could be just if we talking on like how it is scaled out. Like a text is a percentage. A phone call is a bigger percentage. A hookup that's a big percentage. So now you're invested.
Yeah, if you're hooking up with somebody, then that is a level. But then it's like, all right, so I'm gonna buy your car because I kissed you. Like, hold on, whoa.
Well, then look here, we gotta take a look at these terms and agreements.
You done jumped to 50, and we still trying to go 20 to 30. But
what type of pimp are you, motherfucker? Like,
oh no,
jumping the gun.
Yeah.
You went from a simp to pimp on me.
I know guys that claim pimp because they bought girls stuff and got like kissed or something like
And I think that's low key, Back then we would look at it as that. No,
that's what it is.
Simp.
Yeah,
you done gave all this shit up, and only got that to account for.
Yeah, shit.
Meanwhile,
you're gonna give me a kiss, I give him some bubblicious. Yeah, you got some candy.
Man.
But yeah, so bottom line, that's the bottom line is that they're murky gray in between.
And that's a good life to live. They're murky gray.
Being respectful.
For some romantic. Hot pink. I mean, yeah.
All right. What you say? I got caught off from saying shit like that. Being respectful for some hot man. Just do it. Yeah, man. Hey, bottom line.
Yeah.
Be respectful overall. Shit. That's it. Respect. Treat motherfuckers how you want to be treated. That shit ain't nobody gonna listen to that. This world's fucked.
Man, ain't nobody treating nobody like that. Meanwhile, you got guys out there being
want to be treated, boy.
Motherfuckers bringing roses, bringing flowers, texting good morning every day.
Yeah.
And then there's some dude named Jody putting her head in between the goddamn mirror.
Oh yeah,
and banging it out.
Yeah,
doing that and leaving
the mattress in the wall and shit.
And he come over for that. They drop the pants, boom, that, and he gone. See you later. You doing all this dumbass good morning text and roses and how you doing, queen, and all of this dumb shit. You damn simp. Shouldn't have never taught me this word. Tattoo next week.
The tattoo. Let's do it. All right, Joe, we're going to get the fuck out of there before Carl says some other shit. Trouble, we probably said some shit that we're already going to get some
Queen, the Royal Guard is probably coming for us anyway. So
already lost like 15,000 subscribers.
If y'all seen this, probably y'all should go to my GoFundMe right now. Help my people out.
Go here, GoFundMe, you said?
Oh, yeah. If they watching this right now, it's probably already a GoFundMe.
Well, that sounds like some of this. So it sounds like some pimp shit. So I don't know what you're telling people to pay.
Look, I'm just saying. The Queen's Royal Guard probably already snatched her stuff.
Yeah. Don't watch that video, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't watch that the Queen video.
Hey,
we didn't say nothing bad, man. We didn't say nothing bad.
No, we didn't, but
Well, actually, you were saying.
Hey, look here.
Conspiracy theories and shit. Yeah, see? All right. Everybody, all right. Y'all have a good night. At Lyles Nate.
God bless the Queen.
At Cobbino. Till next time, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through, stopping through, watching. Always appreciate y'all watching this shit. Subscribe and shit, man. I hate to tell people to click the thumbs up. Fuck the thumbs up. Just subscribe and watch this shit. You ain't gotta hit no thumbs up. Shit, y'all get the thumbs down for all the fuck I care, huh?
Yeah, you can definitely hit the thumbs down. That's,
Yeah, just click something.
Show something.
Click something. Type something in the comments. But like, y'all just need to shut the fuck up. Something. Type something.
Type Simp.
Yeah, Simp Pimp. Type what you are in the comment section.
Right,
below.
there you go.
I want to see a bunch of people type Simp. Yeah, I'm a Simp.
I want to see people type rocks.
He's still on the rocks. All right, y'all. Carl on the rocks. Till next time, stay royal, stay loyal. Peace out.